Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn World. Today I am here with a new concept from the database management system, and that is a query processing. That how we are going to do queries and how to get the database and how to create the database, how to create the table, how to describe it, and how the structure will be looks like. All these things will be discussed today, and this one is the basics for MySQL Workbench. So how we are going to create database and how we are going to create the table. So this one will start with the home page. This one is the home page for the MySQL Workbench. It will looks like, and it will we need to click on the localhost. So whenever you click on it, the root node is connected with the server. So this is the working bench. Here we are going to write our query. So this one is the schema, that whatever the schemas have been created looks here, so like a company, student, sys world, and some other like schemas that is already created one. And these are the tabs that are multiple tabs we have opened already, so we can close them one by one. So this one is the our tab. We are going to write the queries. So today we start with creating some database. One database like starts with create database. Database name is employee. So this one is sufficient, means only syntax is create database is syntax, and employee is database name. So just click on this one, or we need to observe here in this message that create database employee is our database query, and one row is affected, means one row is already created and the database is already created. So this one is important. If you have any error in it, it will show here that error message, and it will take how much duration and how much time to fetch the record. So this one already, when now we have created the employee. So when now we created a database employee, means we should look here. See, there is one is the employee database that is already now we have created, and it looks in the schema space. Now we created, but we need to use it. So say use employee semicolon. So whenever we make it, we now use employee, means we are going to using that database which is already created, which is now we are created database employee, and now we are using it. Again we run it. Whenever it run it, again zero row affected, means again the our system get in executed the query like use employee. Now we are using the employee database, as we can see here. Now it's time to create one table in the database employee. Create table, table name, let's say emp, and emp number emp number as integer. Emp number is the attribute name, and integer cells we are going to store integer values. And next one is ename, and ename as a varchar, means ename include variable and also character values, and its length is 10. And next is designation, that what is the designation of that employee. So it will be varchar 10, means again we are storing variable and character as well as character in it. And next one, last one is the salary of an employee. Salary as a float, means the floating point, because the any employee can contain salary in floating point like a decimal. So last one is the semicolon. So semicolon is must and should. So we'll execute it. So again you can see that there is a one row affected, means whatever the table we have created is created already, means affected, means executed. Now we have to check whatever the table we have created is already created, means it is a correct one or not. So description, so disk table name as emp sufficient, make a semicolon, and now run it. Now we can get the result here that there are the fields like employee number, ename, designation and salary, employee number, ename, designation and salary, and type as integer, varchar 10, varchar 10, and float as integer, varchar and float. And null values, yes, it is a null values. If we created a primary key, we get a primary key here. The next two days we will know how to create a primary key also, and default null values, and extras if it comes we can execute them. So this is the way of creating the database and using the database and creating a table and using some data types and describing how that means. Description means it's like a view how that how our table looks like, so it will looks here. So this is for today, this much only for today's video. And if you like my video, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel Learn World. Thank you.